You don't have nothing to say. This is how legends are made. I know I.
In the land of pixels and flashing screens, where warriors rise and conquer dreams. Megabytes call, the thunder roars, through digital realms we wage our wars. Megabytes of men fly so high, through metal fists we reach the sky. The clash of keys, the glow of light, victory is ours, we own the night. From dungeons deep to galaxies wide, our courage burns, our skill our guide. No foe too strong, no
Hello. Oh, there we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome. How is everyone doing? We are back. We are back in the Dash 8. Yes, XPlane has been recently updated. It's out of beta phase at the moment. They've not acknowledged any other beta phases, so we're happy to announce that you don't have to be in beta to play XPlane12 anymore. Last time I flew this plane was, well, I can't actually remember. It's been that long since I've flown the Dash 8. It's been kind of crazy. I've been kind of sticking to like airliners most of the time. So like this is probably like my first year in the Dash 8 since probably 5 years ago. So let's see if I still remember how to fly this thing. I'll take you for a walk around, show you what I love about this plane. And we've got new ftsim sounds. Yes, he brought out ftsim sounds for this plane a couple of days ago for free of charge on his Patreon website. So really excited to try them out. I installed them earlier and not actually tried them, so it'd be interesting to see what this thing sounds like with the new sounds on board. First of all, let's take the walk around, shall we? Let's have a look around the outside of the aircraft. First thing I will say is I love the details of this plane. It is really, really nice. So we look from the outside, the steps look good, the details of the steps look good, the actual body of the aircraft looks good. I always used to think this looked like a pencil because it's so thin from the outside. It looks like a pencil. It's like a pencil shape. Good old propellers. The propellers close up look really nice and detailed as well. Beautiful. And you wouldn't believe these were jet propellers, would you? Actually crazy. Brilliant system. This actual the actual Dash 8 has an APU on board as well, which helps start these engines, which is a bit different to the ATR 72, which you fly in Flight Sim. In Flight Sim, the ATR just has ground power, and then you can start the engine straight away. But the Dash 8 has its own little tiny APU at the back, which you can use. This is it up here, literally the smallest tailpipe of an APU that you'll ever see. So yeah, it's good to be back in XPlane12. Yeah, we had some time off it, and because we've been learning INS systems with the 727, been kind of playing around with Viewer Truck on our last stream. Did a bit of everything really. We're using walk around mode for XPlane12. Please head over to my latest Discord. I've got a new Discord now open, which has got all of my flight plans in there. It's got all the screenshots from X-Plane. It's got X-Plane add-ons, Microsoft Flight Sim 24 add-ons. It's got liveries galore. There's more going into there as the time goes ahead. But yeah, super excited. Aviation lover, hello buddy. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome. Yeah, so excited to get back in this thing. Like I said, I've not flown it in a long time. So please come and join the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Come and let me know what you've been up to as well. Like I said, really exciting stream. So yeah, totally different destination today as well. We're going from somewhere I've never been before as well. So 2 different airports to explore. And we are on Cold and Dark, because you know how much I love Cold and Dark startups. So our destination tonight, the flight plan on SimBrief, is as follows. We are going from Bonn in Germany over to Berlin. Yeah, we're going from EDDK over to EDDB. That is our flight plan tonight. Block time about 1 hour 35 minutes. Cruising at 23,000 feet, so it should be really nice. And then we can do another flight afterwards if needs be. We can just go from EDBB over to somewhere else. Just do 2 flights in this thing, see how it performs. So let's start this thing up, shall we? See if I can remember what to do. So standby battery comes on, auxiliary battery, main battery, and battery master can come on. All the lights go bing. All comes alive. Engine intakes are off and closed. Pilot statics 1, 2, and standby are off. Boot air is on normal. Flight data recorder is on normal. Exterior lights are off. Wing inspection, logo lights, not really going to need them today. It's bright daylight. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon that we set this for. Fasten seatbelt signs can come on. No smoking can come on. Test caution, all the lights, test the caution lights, which are good. Air conditioning is off. Bleed airs 1 and 2 are off. AC control Gen 1 and Gen 2 are off. External power can come on because we have got the ground power connected, I think. I'll double check that with the tablet actually. Let's get the tablet up and going. So the FlyJ Sim does come up with a JPad, something called a JPad. This is where you can actually plan your flight. So this little tablet, you can enter your SimBrief user data into it. You can put your weights, your payload, and you can load it up from here. So we can just press select the load. We can, like I said, go load data, select the passengers, select what weights. Like I said, we'll do that in a minute. We'll do all this in a minute. You've got your checklists. You've got your settings page, cold and dark, your role, I'm the captain. You've got first officer or auto. You've got barrow units, barrow sync enabled. You've got seasonal weights, which is on automatic. JPad location. Oh, I didn't realize you could do that. I can get rid of this. I can get rid of it because now I've put it there. Awesome. Engine control manipulators are single. Flight director Q is dual, and lure JIT is good. Yeah, development mode, options. Yeah, some cool options on this. Like I said, total flight hours of one. It actually tells you the total hours of your flights as well. So like I said, it's done 1 hour and 4 minutes. And I've done one flight in it, and I've done 78 passengers. So as you can see, I've not flown this much at all. Right, so to turn these screens on, which I find really cool, is you have to go to the PFD monitor down here and actually switch these switches, and then the MFD switch can come on. You switch the on-off button on the FMCs to get them to start testing as well. And then right hand side you do the same, you turn PFD up on this one, MFD up on this one. You'll see all the screens just go up to T. This means it's on the test mode -8400. Yes, we're on the we're on the Q8. So flight configuration, yeah, we are on the Q4XP for XPlane12. Oh, what have I done? I panicked in. I panicked. Right, that's on test mode. Right, awesome. Right, bottom one, this can come up. So EDF flight director brightness as well. This turns the middle panel on. Nice, lovely. Like I said, we only got up to 23,000 feet today, so not too high at all. Right, let's go to payload. Let's go to auto connect GPU. Also, could I see the outside? Of course you can. Everyone's welcome to see the outside. Yeah, like I said, I call this the pencil plane. This is known as, I call it the pencil plane just because it's like the shape of a pencil, with two beautiful propeller jet engines on the sides. It's such a beautiful aircraft, this. It's really, really nice. So yeah, if you've just joined, welcome, welcome. Like I said, we are going from, flight plan tonight is from EDDK over to EDDB. So yeah, nice flight. Like I said, flight time about 1 hour, 35 minutes. Yeah, wow. So yeah, welcome on board, everybody. Right, let's carry on. So this, like I said, this thing does have a APU, which is really unusual. Like I said, if you're used to the flight sim ATR, the ATR is very different to this because the ATR doesn't have APU. So you come into this, you think, why is it not starting? And you realise, it hasn't. I haven't turned the APU on. Right, FMC is very different as well. I've got to remember how to do this FMC because it's very different to Airbus FMCs and everything like that. You've got to kind of work out what ones to select. So we're going to accept this. We're on a navigation base of 26th November 2025. We're going to accept that. We're going to go to flight plan. And we are at EDDK. We've got to double check that on our flight plan. Yet we are at EDDK. Awesome. So we select number 1. We go to menu. And then we go to departure. So departure on here is the 13 left Podi 2Q departure. So 13 left. So we select number 2. Enter. And then we're taking the, I'm finally unbanned. Hey, woohoo! And then we're taking the Podi 2Q departure. So I think it's on next page. Is it next? Yeah, Podi 2Q, which is 11. So you press 11 and then enter. And then enter again. That back to flight plan. You'll see now that we've got our half of our flight plan in. And then from PODIP, we're going to Y867. Now, this is where it gets really confusing. So you click on PODIP, and then you go list. Then you go airways. God, this is, and then we go from the airways for the airway is Y867. So we go next page. Hasn't got it on there. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. From Cole, yeah, that is from Cole, isn't it? From Cole. Oh no, from PODIP. That's why. No, it's not. Ignore me. It's not from there. Where's it put PODIP then? Oh yeah. Because I didn't go next page. Yeah. So from PODIP, sorry. Then we go list. Then airways. Yeah, I didn't select next. Then we look for the Y. It's still not on there. That's weird. V, is it? I'm sure it's Y. Oh, Y867. Yeah, why is Y867 not on here? Because this is the airways that you should go by. So it's V232, V61. That is different. Why are you not on there? So on the PODIP, next waypoint after that is Y867. Well, we'll just go direct to Pelon then. So we'll type in here PELUN, enter, accept. And then from Pelon, we're going for direct over to ANZIV. ANZIV. So ANZIV. So ANZIV. ZIV. Enter. Accept. And then from ANVIDS, we're going direct over to WRB. So again, typing in here WRB. It's really easy, much easier when you've got direct waypoints. WRB, enter, accept. Number 10, from WRB, we're going direct over to Batel. So BATEL, enter, accept. From Batel, we are going from to T207. T207. So on the Batel, we should go airways this time. So list again, list, and then airways, and then hopefully this time it's actually put it on there. So we're taking T207, T854. It hasn't got any of the waypoints that I need. We'll take number 4 then, because T8, we'll take number 4. It's not going to put, and then we're going over to Ogba. Well, that's not even on there either. That's annoying. Right, next page. Right, Patel, we'll have to go direct again then. Patel over to Ogba. Oh, it's the arrival anyway. OB. Oh, no, it's not. Shut up. It's not. Next one is Ogba. I'm getting so confused with OGBER. Ogba. And then insert. Enter. Accept. And then we can actually enter the arrival runway, which is EDDB, because then it's our arrival basically. So EDDB, enter, accept. And then on this one, on number 12, you actually select the menu again and then go to arrival. So arrive, and then, like I said, it's so difficult to get used to this. 24 left, which is number 3. Enter, and then the star we're taking is the OB1 left, so number 5. Enter, no transition. Enter that. Approach RLS number 1. Enter. Flight plan. Right, so now when we go through this, it should be correct. Why is that come up? Oh, because I clicked on it. No link. All right, so here we just press delete. On here we just go delete. Where it says no link, you just press delete it. And then next page, delete. And then number 30, delete as well. Nice. Right, go through flight plan again. Just double check that we've got everything on here, because I don't want to miss anything. So far, it's looking very, very good. Awesome. VNAV, 12,000 feet, TGT vertical speed. Next page is good. Awesome. And then we'll put the fuel in. We'll put the weights in now. Wait time. Right, let's get the weights. So we're going to select the load. So total passengers for our flight today, we are taking 69 passengers. Nice. So you can either do it this way, just bring the scroll wheel up, so 69. And then total cargo today, cargo on board is 1,721. So actually nearly full of cargo. I don't think we can actually go 17. Oh yeah, we can 1725. Let's go. What was it? 1721. Yeah, so we're pretty much full on the flipping cargo. 1725. So just take it down. Is it easier just to type it in? 1721. You can type it in as well. Yeah, we are full of cargo. Blimmin' heck. Total fuel on board, time en route is block time, because we go by block time. You go by block time on SimBrief. So block time on SimBrief is 1 hour 35. So we go on this and we actually type we can actually just type 1 hour, and then 35 minutes. 1 hour 35. Enter, and then total fuel for this flight. Finally, XPlane12, yes, AG Aviation, we are back with the Q8-8, basically, -8 aeroplane. Not been in this for ages. Block fuel, 3,063. I'm just going to take 3,100, just because we got a taxi as well. I always just bring it to the nearest 100, so 3100. And then we're just going to basically go to load summary, confirm load, start loading. And the funny thing is, on here you'll start seeing passengers go onto their plane, onto the aircraft. It's really cool. So fuel cart connecting, bags holding for fuel, passengers holding for fuel. It's really cool. So while that's starting, we'll put our height in of 23,000 because we're going up to 23,000. So altitude on here, 23,000. Like I said, I am so rusty on this plane. So rusty. 23,000 is selected. Also, we want our navigation, the VRs, the navigation radios on each one as well. Emergency brake is on, fuel cut-offs are off, thrust flight idle's good, the flight idle lock is set. The COM 1 can come on to bright. Nice. Master caution lights can go out on both, and then we can start by powering APU. So power on APU, does a little test, and then we press start. Nice. I said really small APU on this plane. It's a little tiny one outside. Like you could just see it at the tail of the plane. This X-plane looks amazing, by the way. But yeah, at the end here, you see it's got a little tailpipe, which you it's got the APU on it. So much fun. Okay. APU is actually started. Good. Generator can come on. Bleed air can come on. So we are basically ready to go. Ice protection is off. I don't think we're going to need that. Stereo power is now off because the APU's taken over. What we could do to get a move on, actually. So fun thing is with this aircraft, you can just go fast load. And you'll see now that all the little passengers are on board. Yes, I love that. Look, and it even comes up with like their boarding pass names. So we've got Jessica Moore, we've got Ron Jackson, we've got Keegan Moore, we've got Eve Boos, sex female, 15B. It tells you all their names and everything. So you got disconnect the GPU. Checklists, well, like I said, checklists I don't really do because I'm still rusty on this aircraft. And then the course we are taking, because I always get this confused. Nav source is actually going to be our FMS 1. So you actually have to select your course up here to actually follow your flight plan. And then what I want to do on here is actually take my range of my flight plan down so I can see which way I'm going. Yeah, so I'm taking off, just try to work this out. Just trying to work it out. I think we're taking off basically because our first waypoint is there. So we're going to, so yeah, DK921 is the way we're going. So right, on here now we've got to enter our fuel and weights. So passengers, as we know, we go over to our payload. So we've got 69 passengers. So on here we type in 69. So 69. Oh sugar. No, I've done it, haven't I? There we go. Right. Enter 69. Enter. So 7245 cargo on board is the what was cargo was cargo 1721. So cargo was 1721. Enter 26767. Fuel on board. Now I think the takeoff fuel weight is this one, 3095. That's our fuel weight. And then the 1721 is your takeoff CG. So takeoff fuel weight is 3095. So on here we can put 3095. Enter. There we go. Awesome. Back to flight plan. And then basically ready to go. Everything's shut up, which is awesome. Like I said, we've got a new Discord open now. We've got a new Discord. If you want to join it, I'll put the link down in TikTok. I'll put the link on TikTok as well. But I don't know if links don't work on TikTok, do they? So I don't know if I'll be able to do it on TikTok. But what I'll do on the... I have to think of a way of doing it. Import from SimBrief. I have to think of a way to do it. So we're taking off. I've got to find out. We're taking off from runway 13 left, which is... So 13 left is going to be... Oh, there we are. So 06 right's there. 24 left is there. 24 right. 13 left's right. Has we got 13 left on this runway? So let's take off. Oh, hang on. Have we got... Yeah, it should be... This should be the airport. 13 left. Where are you? I can't actually see a 13 left, which is a bit weird on the on Navigraph. There's actually no 13 left for this airport. That's a bit weird. We've got 24 left. We've got 06 right. We've got 06 left on the other side, and then you've got 24 right. That is so confusing. Right, anyway. We'll just go from one of the runways and by the looks of it. Right, let's get pushed back. We'll go this way. It's not going to be a big pushback. And then we'll press enter.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged.
Hello, buddy.
Coming
DZ
through the
Speedbird. How
menu
you doing,
when
buddy?
you're ready.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome, buddy. And then we'll press start pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Toes driving up.
Thank you. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love the details. It's good you're describing what you are doing. Thank you, Nodding Dog. Thank you, buddy. Like I said, I tried to explain as much as I can. I'm still a little bit rusty on this plane. So if I do mess up, I do apologize. But like I said, it's... I have not been on this for... Like I said, I've not been on this since... God, flipping heck. 5 years? It's got to be 5 years since I've flown this plane. It's literally got to be that. It's gone past 5 years. So spoilers are put onto taxi. 23,000 feet is set. Flight plan's a bit confusing because it's basically the wrong way around.
Ready to connect.
FMS1 is selected. The range, I just wish you could turn this round a little bit so I could see what I'm basically doing. I can't find anywhere that makes, like, usually you can turn like the range round, like.
Strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when you're ready to start pushback.
Parking brake is this one. There we go. Lovely. I got an itchy nose. So now he's gone down there and he'll start pushing us back. Like I said, we're using ftsim sounds. Oh, why did they put the ground power on?
And you may start the engines.
Okay, starting engines. Here we go. So to start the engines on this, we go up to here. And we basically go engine select number 1. You'll see that little light come on. And as we go outside now, you'll see the engine starting up. Lovely, look at that. Beautiful. There we go, bring the feather up to minimum 850. Nice. Do, 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 do. I should be working. Red lights on.
Operation complete. Please set parking brake.
Parking brake is now set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Awesome. Do, 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 do. What am I missing? Because the engine's not starting up. Oh, hang on. Do I need bleeds on? Hang on. Right, AC control, fasten seatbelt signs. I can't remember how to start these flipping engines up. Right. Number 1. Right, see if that starts out now. Oh, there we go.
Disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. I'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
There we go. Very quiet. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, my God. Sounds so bloody good, this plane. Noddy and Dog, thank you for the like. I was worried then that was a bit quiet. I was like, oh no, it's not working. What have I done? Right, engine 1's got a good start. And then we'll go engine number 2. Select number engine 2. Again, ftsim sounds sound amazing, by the way. Off we go. So pretty. I love this aircraft. I've not been in it for so flipping long. Why haven't I not been in it for so long? Brilliant. Oh. ftsim sounds, what have you done? So yeah, on my Discord channel, there's the link to the ftsim Sounds website. So it's £5 a month, but you get sounds for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, 2024, and XPlane12 all included in that £5 a month. And he does amazing sounds, absolutely fantastic. Some are actually recorded off the actual aircraft. Like I said, I'll put the Discord link in both chats. Like I said, I'm not sure if TikTok does allow the links. If not, I can always put it on my Facebook page anyway, which is in the TikTok page anyway. Right, engine intakes are open. APU control can now come off. Power of the APU can come off. We've got AC control, generator 1 and 2 can come on. I think we've got set parking brake. Oh, parking brake is set. I think he's disconnected, isn't he? That's fine. And I don't think we're actually going that way. I think I've got this perfect. I think the way we are going is the other way. So we're not going to our right. We're actually going to this way, which makes perfect sense. Good. Yeah, so we're actually taking off towards... So we're basically turning around facing that way. We'll accept this flight plan as well, so we got that one running. Engine control is good. Like I said, this is the parking brake. Fuel feathers are good. We might actually leave that on because I think flight idle. This is basically to stop you going full power down a taxi. So as soon as we get basically onto the runway. Hello Emirates, how you doing, buddy? As soon as we get onto the runway, this can come off, and then that's basically can take you up to full power. Okay, so master caution lights off, taxi lights can come on, landing lights stay off, exterior lights, like I said, we've got anti-collision lights, logo light not required at the moment, pilot heats, standby, boot air stays on normal, altimeter is FT, which is good, recirculation fans can come on, emergency lights, I can't remember, oh there. Emergency lights are armed, and that's it. Taxi lights I think are on anyway. There we go. Yeah, so taxi lights should be on. And they said down that, yeah, exterior lights, yeah, taxi lights are on. I had to double check then. Awesome, let's go. Generator 1 and 2 is on. Main battery, like I said, external power is now off. And happy to go. So parking brake off and let's go. Oh, hang on, there's a nose wheel steering here. Nose wheel steering on. Now we should be able to turn. Yay, look at that, beautiful. Oh, is it sunrise or sunset? So when we arrive, it should be sunset. Should actually be sunset when we arrive. Beautiful aircraft. Love it, absolutely love it. How's the sounds, everybody? Are you happy with the sounds, or do you want me to turn the engines down? Just let me know in the chat. Air Berlin livery. I think it really suits this plane. Really does suit it. This weird thing is, though, I don't know the taxis down this airport because I've never been here. So we are going from Flying Dog. We are actually going from Bonn in Germany down to Berlin. So EDDK over to EDDB. Like I said, flight plans are on my Discord as well. So if you want to try out this flight for yourself in something different, I said, once we get in the air and settle down, I'll put the Discord links in the chat so everyone can go and have a look. Hello. Like I said, I'm not sure if Discord links work in TikTok, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Got itchy eye. Right, nice little left-hand turn. I'm thinking of buying a flight sim, but for a beginner. Do it. 100% go for it. Yeah, do it. I'd say go for it. There's plenty of software out there to help with beginner software, beginner setups. Yeah, there's always... My love for aviation's been for years. Like, I've had aviation for for ages. I just wish I kind of wish I was a pilot, but then sometimes I'm glad I wasn't, because then I wouldn't have met my wife. So I suppose there's always a silver lining to that. Oh, runway's just here. Awesome. Yeah, there's plenty of beginner setups. You don't have to go for anything expensive. That's one thing I will say. You don't have to spend a fortune. Get something cheap and cheerful and then get used to it. And then when you save up later on, you can go for something a bit more expensive. I mean, I started on an Xbox controller when I first was on the sim. And that was fine. Worked fine for me. Xbox controller. Well, SimBrief's a great thing for that. SimBrief, if you get SimBrief, that's a great tool for like learning where your departures and arrivals are for as well, and also Navigraph. Navigraph chart learning is really interesting as well. But there's plenty of YouTube channels out there, and if you ever need help, then I can point you in the right direction. Like I'm still, you know, even after 5 years, I still learn things that people teach me in planes that I never knew about. You're always learning. There's nothing to be ashamed of that you're learning something new. We all do. Okay, let's get this plane up and running a little bit faster. See how the propeller ground range changes the amount of propeller we put on. That's because the propellers are changing pitch as we're putting the throttles up. So the propellers are actually turning as you're putting throttles up as you go along. So the ground range becomes less when you're actually going to take off. Hence the reason no one stands near this plane when the engines are starting up. Right, line up with the runway. Should be a really awesome takeoff. Following this flight plan. Awesome. Right, round we come. Okay, parking brake is on. Right. Let's do our final checks. So flaps can be set to 10. Flaps 10 will go idle power off. I don't know how far is the brake. And then click this right up. Flight rating. Here we go. $60 knots. $80. $90. Really getting power up now. 100 knots, power set. V1, rotate. Oh, it doesn't like it. There we go. It's because I not put the power up. There we go. It's because I forgot to put power up. Navigation on, autopilot on. VNav is selected.
Too low, flaps.
We're alright, we're alright.
Too low, terrain. 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 Too low.
Landing gear up.
Too low, terrain.
We're alright. Stop moaning.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
There we go, lovely. Bringing flaps up. Do a little fly past, shall we? Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, this looks so nice. Turning left to go on our flight plan. Brilliant. Look at this. Gorgeous. That looks sick. Thank you, Charlie. Welcome to the stream, mate. So flaps are up. We're flying our flight plan, which is great. We're also going up to our height at 23,000 feet. Landing gear is up. Propellers are about 900 RPM. When we get to our cruise altitude, they'll go down to 850, around 850. We departed from EDDK. So I'll put the airport in the so I'll put it in the chat. EDDK. This is the airport we departed from. Oh, I love this. That's my home airport. Hey, look at that. Perfect. Oh, it's bumpy. It's lovely. It's brilliant, this plane. I love this plane so much. Waypoint alert, which means we're about to turn left. So landing lights can come off. Taxi lights off because the nose has gone up. I will put the logo lights on actually because it is getting pretty like sunsetty. Looking good. So we're at 3,800 already. I love Kelowna. It's beautiful, isn't it? Very pretty. Look at that. It looks pretty on XPlane as well. I've got to say, it looks really nice with the map enhancement. I mean, that looks gorgeous. Really, really nice. That looks gorgeous. And this plane sounds really good. Gotta say, this plane sounds really, really nice. It's quite like a quiet hum, and then you go on board. It's like, hello! Super loud, but beautiful. I want to download map enhancement, but when it's finished it says something is broken, and it it should work. Well, which part is saying it's broken? I could probably help you a little bit. Let me know what's broken, mate, and I can try and help. Let's turn this range down just to make sure we are going the direct route. Yeah, we'll be turning left soon. Downloads it again. Oh, that's weird. Have you put it on you've put it onto, it's installed itself, has it? Has it actually installed? And when you go to install like the scenery, it tells you that it's not working or something. Is that what's going on? Yes, a few parts. That's really odd. Did you make two folders? One cache folder and one for the base packages? You know, when you first downloaded it, did you make the two files up that it asked you to do in the settings? Right, let's go have a look around. I think so. Double check that because it won't install if you haven't got those two folders selected. So we're under your map enhancement settings, or you set. I know I have for the base package. Oh, right. So you need one for the cache folder as well. It could be just that. Hang on. So that thing I was telling you. If you do a little file called map enhancement, and then inside that you do the base package folder and the cache folder both together, one underneath each other, then you'll know where both are. So when you go to reinstall it, will know you can select where that map enhancement folder is and then select each one for the settings. That's the way I did it. It made it so much easier. Okay, 10,000 feet. Let's go and check this plane out, shall we? So interior of this plane is lovely. I do love this. So you can open the partial shelves. Each one. Nice lighting in here as well. You can shut the blinds. Yes. You can absolutely shut the blinds in here. So you can shut it down. Bring the blinds back up. You can even, I think, recline the chair. No, that's the other one, isn't it? CRJ I'm thinking of. In a CRJ you can recline your chairs, but you can open and shut the blinds. If I remember rightly, you can do the tray table as well. There you are. So if you want a drink, you can get yourself a nice coffee. It's really difficult to do. But is it good and does it affect FPS? No, it doesn't affect FPS, and it's absolutely brilliant. It's absolutely amazing. All this that's being streamed now is all map enhancement. So this makes the ground textures look good. You've got the different colours of grass. Because standard XPlane doesn't look like this. Standard XPlane does not look this good. And my FPS on this plane at the moment, I'm getting, if I go to statistics, so according to this, I'm getting 55 FPS, which is about standard for XPlane for me. But I've got everything. Yeah, okay, it does look better than default XPlane grounds, yeah. And when you go to like places like Innsbruck and stuff like that, it looks really, really good. Like those places look really nice. Oh, look at that sunset. That's gorgeous. The rest is just standard X-Plane. The rest is standard X-Plane with, that's it. That's all I've got is the ortho scenery. That's all I've got. Yes, I use Sim Heaven. It's brilliant. And free. So all these buildings down here are all Sim Heaven. Yeah, you need and you can download. You can download it quicker than what it does anyway. Because I was finding it was taking forever to download, and then I realised if you compress it to a zip folder, it actually downloads a lot quicker. Which I didn't realise. That's something I learnt when installing it. So up to 15,000. Right, let's see if I can put this link in for my Discord. If it doesn't work, like I said, I'll try and come up with some way of putting it in. Starting my Discord. Like I said, I'll put a link in YouTube. I'll put a link in the others as well. So if I just go invite people, and then just copy the link, and hopefully when I be right back. Okay, nodding dog. Hopefully this works. If it right, let's try it. Paste. Right, let's see if that works. I have no idea if it's going to. We shall find out. But if that doesn't work, you can always head over to, if you go to Discord and just type in Megabyte Gaming, then you'll find me. It's got a skull picture. I've got to change the picture on it because it's got my old logo, but just type that into Discord and you'll soon find me. Like I said, it's a skull. It's a skull picture at the moment, but I am changing stuff around on there. And then I got to put a link in YouTube as well, haven't I? We are on YouTube as well. So if the link works on YouTube, just head over to YouTube and go to Megabyte Gaming on YouTube. We're live on there as well, and then that way you get to see the link on there. Let's go view my channel. Let's go to the live. We're heading over to. Let me mute myself because I'm going to hear myself on here. Hang on, I'll tell you now. Right, hang on. Let me put it in the live chat on YouTube. Paste. There we go. Yeah, it comes up as a link on Discord. It comes up as a link on YouTube, but not on TikTok for some weird reason. So our Simbury flight plan has taken us over to Berlin. So we're off to Berlin, everybody. So we're going from Bonn in Germany over to Berlin, and then we'll do a second flight afterwards. Might even take a different plane, just try each one out. Coming up to 19,000. I knew it, XD. 19,000 feet. I said 23,000, we should be basically okay, because that'll be our top of climb anyway. It's climbed really well, I've got to say. And speed's good. We'll probably stayed at around 190, which is brilliant. They fly that route with Eurowings, do they really? That's cool. For me, it was I just wanted to try different routes, so I was like, oh, let's just try it and see what is, because I use a real flight database which goes off flight plans that real planes do, so I just typed one in and I couldn't find the Dash 8, so I selected basically A320 and then just went with that one. But yeah, I've got something called Next Sim Flight. So Next Sim Flight is a live it's a live route discovery flight planner. I think they used to do it with Air Berlin, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay. So yeah, you can use it, you can do random routes, you can look up routes on there, you can do route discovery. So, like I say, you can just select any aircraft. There's live vatsim activity as well. It tells you where all the vatsim airports are. Let me get this up on screen so you guys can see it, because otherwise I'm just going to be shouting what's available, and you're like, what do you mean? Let me show you. Let me show you the website. Alright, let me do that, and then what I'll do is bring it up as a page. So if I do that, there we go. So this is called, let me bring it down so you don't get blinded by, this is called Next Sim Flight, as I said on the stream. Now what this does is it'll show you all the live VATSIM activity. So if you're ever doing VATSIM flights, it'll tell you where your delivery, ground, towers, approaches, control, your centers and ATIS are. So all your live VATSIM approaches are on here, departures, ground, towers, all the way up to EKCH. It's really good website. Like I said, it's nextsimflight.com. I'll put it in the chat so you can find it as well. It's called Next Sim Flight. Like I say, if you're logging VATSIM flights and you want to know where the next one is or who's live on ATIS, then this is a brilliant way of finding out. And then you've got the most popular routes in the last 30 days on the right hand side, which will tell you where you're going from, like EYPA over to ELLX. So So you've got all the way the fight, you know, the top flights of this week on here as well. Really, really good website. And free. You don't have to pay for it. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, we're coming up to 23,000. Nice, nice, nice. So let's check our program page. That's one thing we got to check to find out how far we are, basically. Menu. Next. Ask direct. Flight plan, navigation. I forgot how to find out. Oh, hang on. Just trying to find out where. Oh, I think it's under menu. Clearance? No, it's not. That's one thing I've not learned, is how to find out where you're, like... Oh, hang on, what's this? Perth? Oh, that's Perth. So if you're on board, endurance 1 hour 20 minutes, range 653. Ah, distance 283. Ground speed 277. ETA, oh yeah, so distance to go is 282. I was like that in there we go. So distance 282 miles. Nice. Yeah, because we got Baitul. Yeah, that's gone down to 280 now, so it makes perfect sense. Nice, we're at 23,000 feet, we're holding. Speed's coming up. We can actually try and get these on minimum of 850 and see how we get on. There we go. So that's holding. Now I think these can go to... Let's try flight high. We'll just keep these at flight rating, I think. Keep these at flight rating, but the power can come down to 850. Awesome. So yeah, you go from using engines at 100% down to like 99.5, which is a lot better. Nighttime lighting coming alive as we're doing this flight. Beautiful. It's quite quiet from the outside here. It's nice inside, but it's quite relaxing when you come outside. Definitely a beautiful, beautiful sky though. Absolutely gorgeous. It's been a bit, it was bumpy when we took off, but now it seems to settle out a bit. We got a little bit of bumpiness as we go along, but not a lot of bumpy. There we go. So engine intakes can now be closed. Altimeter units is in feet. There we go. Exterior lights red is what I wanted. Just got to find where the lighting is on this aircraft. That's one thing I've not found yet. It's like where the lights are. Got FMC 1 and 2. Yeah, I can't find lights. I see the lights. Where would lights be? Let's have a look around. I like looking at where to find different stuff. Oh, it's here. So up here, overhead console is on bright. Center console, there we go. Brightness is on here. Console. It's up there. That's a really weird place to put lighting. Oh, okay, you can kind of see it. Generally speaking, and would these fly at night time? I've never seen one of these fly at night. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you've just joined, we are in the Q8-8 for XPlane12. Flying from, like I said, our sim brief flight plan is going from Bonn in Germany down to Berlin. Cruising at 23,000 feet. Speed is doing really good. The only thing I'm worried about is that speed is coming up quite a lot. So I might take this power down to flight low. Just to take off some speed a little bit. Oh. Thirsty work. So next stream will be on, like I said, every stream I do starts at 7 o'clock. So most of the time you'll see me start at that time just because of family commitments. That's the reason I do that time. Trouble is I forget what day I'm on, that's the only problem. So next stream will be on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. And we'll be in the 727 again. We'll be in the 727 doing INS again in Microsoft Flight Sim 24. And also taking out the A340. So we'll be doing 2 flights in Flight Sim 24 next stream. On Thursday night, 7 o'clock. All the details will be on my Discord. Like I said, if the link hasn't worked on Twitch, can only apologise. But like I say, if you head over to Megabyte Gaming on Discord, well, actually, I could show you the Discord. It'd probably be a lot easier as well. Hang on, let me show you. Let me get the Discord up. Is it going to come up? Probably not. Let me get rid of that window capture. We'll put a new one up instead, because window capture, add source, add a new source instead. Tomato. There we go. Megabyte Gaming Discord done. I'll put that there, and I'll show you what's on here. So basically on the Megabyte Gaming Discord, we have got, so you've got your server guide. This is me. This is the server you're looking for on Discord website. You've got your general information, like everyone that's joined. Like I said, we're up to a couple of members now. You've got the going live channel. You've got flight plans, the flight plan that we're doing tonight. So if you want to try it out for yourself, please do. You've got your XPlane12 screenshots where everyone can share their screenshots of XPlane12. You've got flight suggestions. So if you've got a flight that you would like me to try, then pop in there and let me know. We got MSFS24 and 2020 shots. We got livery downloads for XPlane12. I've got to add more to here, but like I said, I've only just started this up. So you got your XPlane12 liveries. You got your MSFS liveries downloaded as well. You've got your MSFS plane downloads. I've got 2 there so far, but I'll put more on as I find more. You then got your MSFS add-ons for 2020 and 2024, so the best add-ons that I think work in both sims. And then you've got your MSFS and XPlane free airports. So all of the free airports for both sims. You've got your my channel links for TikTok and YouTube. My merchandise store, You got ETS2 screenshots, so if you like trucking, you're more than welcome to do trucking, put some screenshots of your trucking. A little bit about me in here, which says, hi everyone, my name is Dan. I have over 1,000 hours in both XPlane12 and MSFS24, from dark and cold to learning INS. It's been a pretty awesome time for gaming. I have 5 years of experience and always a friendly smile, and all are welcome. My streaming schedule always starts at 7 PM due to family commitments, hence me getting older. A little bit of funny sarcasm in there. I try and ram as much in as possible into the time I have, so hold on tight, seatbelts fast, and tray tables stowed. See you in the sky 7 PM, and thanks for joining. You got your XPlane add-ons, which are free as well, and then your ftsim sounds, which was on about at the start of the stream, which was basically the ftsim sound pack for like XPlane and MSFS. So yeah, go over to Megabyte Gaming Discord. Like I said, everyone is welcome. Lots of things going on there, and there'll be more added as I go along. Like I said, this was only set up today, and as you can see, I've got quite a lot done. So yeah, quite busy. Right, let's get rid of that window catcher. I'm drinking a chalky milk while enjoying the best stream. Well, thank you very much, buddy. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's very dark, isn't it? It's so dark. Right, I think we'll have to start on top of the descent in a minute. I think at Beetle, I gotta check sim brief. Hang on a minute to check sim brief. Briefing preview. Right, where's our top of descent? Top of climb, top of descent was, oh god, right, okay, so near Bapov. Alright, so after Bapov is top of descent, so after Beetle, basically, after Beetle is top of descent. We are flying a very special plane today, aviation. Are you ready? We're flying this. The Dash 8. The Dash 8. Very nice plane. We took off in daytime. It's gone quite dark. Yeah, we're in the Dash 8 today. Nice propeller plane. Oh god, my speed's coming down. Lucky I checked. Right, so when we go to altitude, obviously it's going to be around 3,000 feet. So I don't have to, it shouldn't go down. Well, I say it shouldn't, because I've got to press altitude select first, I think. So 14,000 feet going, well, 23,000 feet going down to 3, well, about, I'll say 5, I'll put 4,000. Because I think elevation of where we're going is about 3,000, so if I put 4,000 in, then we can adjust if needs be. Spatula, thank you for the rose. Welcome, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's very dark. Why is it every time I go into a flight, it's always dark? Just going to turn it back to light. That's a bit better. Hey, Spatula, how you doing, buddy? Oh yes, look at this. No, we're in the Q8-8 basically. Oh no, never mind. We could take 737 next if you want. We could take the IXEG 7, not IXEG. We could take off the level up 737 next. Because I've not flown that for a long time either. Beautiful plane. That sun is beautiful. Take some screenshots as we're flying along. Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, like I said, I've not flown this plane for about 5 years, so I don't think I've done too bad. been quite nice actually. I do like the ftsim sounds though. They've definitely made an improvement in this plane. This plane sounded awesome to start with, but with the add-on, it's actually really nice. And the speed's coming up as well, which is good. I was a bit panicky because our speed went down to like 190. It's very awkward, this plane, because it's like you've got to select the right power for the flight. Very, very different. So, we have got 217 miles according to this to our destination. We don't want to be descending way too heavy. Fuel on board is good. Endurance stood, range 644 nautical miles. So it's been doing really awesome. So yeah. ETA is 39 minutes. Getting quite bumpy up here now. Yeah, so our ground speed is actually 325 miles per hour, which is actually quite quick considering this is like a propeller plane when you think of it. Oh, this is so, oh wow, this is pretty. I can't even see the plane. Oh, look at that church. Dong, ding, dong, ding, dong, ding. That's quite cool. Yeah, a busy week again, everybody. We've got such a busy week to get look forward to. Like I said, next stream will be 727 and A340 for Flight Sim 24. Super excited. Like I said, on the Discord channel, we've got the flight plans that we'll be doing. All the screenshots, everything that we do is available on the Megabyte Gaming Discord channel. So if you go to Discord, type Megabyte Gaming in and come and join. Come and say hello. I said everyone is welcome. Speed's kept at 237, so it's good. Aviation, welcome on board, buddy. Hello, brother. Hello, nice to see you. We're just cruising along this lovely old plane. You don't see many of these now. These do like small like aviation journeys, like small airport to airport. I love it in here though. They've done so well with the lighting here. It's got the seatbelt signs. I've just seen that. It's actually really nice. Sitting here, you can sit by the propeller. There you go. Open the blind. There she is. Look at that. Beautiful. I am doing it really well, thank you for asking. I'm doing awesome. That is so cool. I'd love a go on these in real life. Thank you for the likes, everybody on the stream. Really appreciate it. I can imagine in real life it's actually very bumpy on one of these and very cramped. I can't imagine it's the nicest of journeys. Outside camera, of course you can. Here she is. Beautiful. Like I said, we're using map enhancement for XPlane12, hence the reason the ground textures look really good. And we're also using Sim Heaven. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Yeah, so welcome. If you don't know much about me, like I said, I'm a flight sim, XPlane12 streamer. I like a bit of both. I do like both sims. So most of the time on TikTok and YouTube, we do both. And every Sunday we're going to be doing Euro Truck Sim multiplayer sessions as well. So if you want to come and join on Sundays on Eurotruck, you're more than welcome as well. So we do a bit of everything, but mostly aviation. Aviation, I love aviation. So yeah, I do like it. Right, coming up to Patel. Like I said, after Patel waypoint, we've got our top of descent. 191 miles to go. Pretty awesome plane. It was night time just now and I panicked, so I turned the time back up to daytime. Like I said, we're jumping in the 737 next to go from our destination where we're landing back home, back to Heathrow. Or we could do a bit further flight, like from Berlin down to... Where are we going from, actually? Where are we landing? We could go from EDDB in Berlin over to... Yeah, we could do Manchester. You're going to do a flight now too. Oh, cool. Yeah, we could do EDDB over to EGCC. I'm not sure if 737s land there, but it'd be a nice flight. Suggest me a route with Eurowings. Ooh. Eurowings, okay. I can actually find a flight for you that do that. So you want Eurowings. Let me go down to Eurowings and find out what flights they do. Let me type it in actually. There's loads, oh my god. So many real flight. Yeah, I can do a real flight. Eurofly, what was it? Eurowings. Eurowings. Right, oh, I'm getting up to you. Ah, Eurowings, here you go. Search routes. So you got, I want to depart from Dusseldorf. Okay, so you can go from Dusseldorf down to Dublin. That's a real world flight. EDDL down to EIDW. And they do that in an A319, but you can do it in A321 or whatever A320 if you want to. You can go Dusseldorf to Palma de Mallorca, which is LEPA. What else they got? You could do... Oh, hey, here's one for you. So this is a real world flight. So I'll put it in for you. I'll put it in caps locks. EDDL to this one, LPFR. There we go. That's from Dusseldorf, and that's done in an A321. And you can actually load the sim brief up with that flight plan as well. Right, awesome. Like I said, if you want to find out what website I'm using, this is called nextflight.com. It's got live flights on there. You can search airlines, you can search random routes, you can search what planes, you can actually download the sim brief on there as well. So it's called nextflight.com. Free to join. Even tells you who's live on ftsim and who's not. So you even got your top of descent calculator on there. It's a brilliant site. Awesome. Right, let's do our top of descent, then let's go altitude select. Let's go. Will it take us down? I might have to do vertical speed. There we go. We'll take power down as well. There we go. Speed comes down. Get flight down, go down to idle, just so we don't overspeed. Lovely. Pull up, pull up. Right, let me shut down Discord, otherwise that's just going to keep going beep 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 beep. I wasn't here. Can you tell me again? It's in the top, just above where your chat is. Sorry, it's okay. So this is a lifetime flight. This is a real flight that they do. So it's EDDL from, and then it's going over to caps lock again, LP. So EDDL to LPFR. It's a real world flight that Eurowings do. Like I said, go to nextflight.com and you can actually load the sim brief on there as well. Really great website. So if you've got a flight you want to do, like I said, nextflight.com is free to join. It's amazing. It's got all the lifetime flights on there. You're flying on the Dortmund livery. Nice. Yes, I do. It's a really nice livery, actually. Really nice. Okay, can I take the speed up a little bit just because we're going a little bit too slow. I love it. Yeah, it's nice. It is very nice. Going down to 20,000 feet. Anyways, I'm going to eat. See you, mate. Okay, buddy. I will be back. I will be back. Well, by the time you come back, we might be in the 737 by the time you come back. Because we're taking out the level up 737 next. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it'd be fun. Actually, let's see what Ryanair do. That might be a good idea, actually. Let me go back to that web page. I want to find out, because we're still descending at the moment. So next flight, if I go to airline and go Ryanair, that's going to be right down the bloody bottom, isn't it? It's going to be RY, isn't it? Ryanair UK, there we go. Ryanair UK. Search routes. Oh, okay. They go over to, so they go London Stansted. London Stansted, they go EPRZ. Eindhoven. I didn't even know they went from Eindhoven. EHEH over to EGSS. They go London to Newquay. EGHQ. Belfast. I haven't been to Belfast. To Krakow, Poland. 1,825 kilometers. With my neck. Edinburgh down to London. Basically, most of their flights are like Belfast to London. Maybe we'll do that. 528 kilometers. And it loads our sim brief up as well. Nice. Okay, we'll do this one then. Boeing 737-800 we're going to be. 737-800. There we go. Oh, nice. So you actually go Belfast. I don't think I've been to Hi, Thomas. How you doing, Thomas? Welcome to the stream, buddy. I don't think I've actually been to Belfast. I've been to Dublin quite a lot in the flight plan, in the flights. Belfast is definitely somewhere new. Right, we'll load that flight plan up and ready for our next flight. Oh, 1 hour 25 minutes. So next flight, everybody, is EGSS over to Belfast. EGAA in Ryanair. That's a lifetime flight that they actually do as well. That's a real world flight that they do. I can't actually believe I actually set up our navigation as well. That's quite cool. Let's bring this range down a little bit. Ooh, cool. Yeah, I've never been to Belfast. Like I said, I think we've been to Dublin so many times. I think it's going to be the first time we've jumped into Belfast. And we're going from Yo Dan, how's it going? Tommy Chapburn, how you doing, buddy? Xplane MSFSC, yeah, I do both, Thomas. I do both. Happy days. We do both sims. Yeah, so Thomas, you'll never be disappointed on here. We do both sims. I love both sims. I'm never going to judge one against the other. I'm a friendly person that just enjoys flying in both. So yeah, we're flying in this today, everybody. A little bit different to the ATR that you see in Flight Sim. Like I said, this is actually got an APU on board, which is very, very different. But yeah, XPlane's looking amazing. Like I said, we're using map enhancement. I love XPlane personally more, to be honest, and that's cool. That's cool. XPlane has come a long way. Brilliant sim. It is fantastic. I like both, but if you look at my flying hours, I've got 1,000 hours in XPlane and about 300 in Flight Sim. So I wonder which one I fly in more. I don't know. From when it first come out, it's flipping come miles, absolutely miles. Like I said, we're using map enhancement. What is your favourite aircraft to fly in X-Plane? Oh, if I have to go for favourite study level aircraft, I'm going to go 747-200 by Felis. That's my favourite plane to fly. 747-200 by Felis is my favourite. If I had to go second, then I'd probably say MD-11 by Rotate is pretty damn good. But yeah, 747-200 is my absolute favourite. No, I wish I was, mate. I always dreamt, I'd never had the grades, that's the trouble, I never had the grades to do, I never had the grades to become a real life pilot, otherwise I'd probably become one. Wow, the 747-200, that aircraft's a bit complicated for me. Well, if you want me to, we could do cold and dark start in a 747-200 and take that from our destination where we're going next. Which, if you want me to, we could do EGSS over to Belfast in a 747-200. Entirely up to you guys. We could do it 737-800. The IXCG is my personal favourite. That's what we're taking next. The level up. No, we're not taking IXCG. We're doing level up 737. It's entirely up to you. We could do 747-200 or level up 737. It's entirely up to you guys. I'm happy whatever. I'm happy both ways. Depending how this flight lands. Yeah, I'm happy either way. I might just stick to 737 for now. Do you also fly the Concorde? Because in my option it's the hardest. Yes, I do fly Concorde. Yeah, I fly the Concorde. It's one of those. Yes, it's definitely different. It's one of the hardest planes to flipping land, Thomas. Taking off and getting up to Mach 2, I can do that, but landing, flipping heck, you got no chance. I've been trying to land that thing for 5 years and I still can't blink and land it. It's flipping impossible. How do you learn how to fly all those planes? So basically YouTube videos. And I'm being brutally honest. YouTube videos, watching how other people fly them, is basically how I learnt to fly them myself. I still learn now. YouTube's the best place to go and type in a plane for XPlane12 and just sit back and watch it bit by bit. That's how I learnt to do INS systems. A couple of weeks ago, we flew the 727 in Flight Sim 24, and it's got basic INS navigation. And I learnt that within 3 or 4 weeks. It's completely different to FMC work. Oh my god, it's so complicated. So INS basically works off navigation points. So you've got north, east, south, and west. So instead of like your waypoints. Flew Concorde multiple times but failed every time. Days of work. Yeah, literally, mate. When you land it perfect, it is brilliant. But yeah, it's a right pain in the backside. A330-900 by Tulis is amazing, Tommy. I love the A330. I love the A330 by Tulis. Amazing plane. 9,000 feet, so we can get landing lights on. Yeah, it's a great plane. It's actually one of his best interiors that he's done as well for any plane, I think. Remember your hard landing at New York? Yes, I remember. I'm so stuck on what aircraft to buy. Is that or the 767? Ooh. Yes, I use VATSIM. Yes, I do use VATSIM from time to time. Thank you for the follow, Thomas. Yeah, I do fly on VATSIM. Maybe perhaps the Tulis A340-600. Ooh. Yeah, decisions, Thomas. Tommy's deciding whether he should go A340 Tulis, which is a flipping mind-blowing plane. I love that thing. A330-900's great. If you're just going, I think whatever Tulis aircraft you go for, you're going to get a flipping fantastic aircraft. Okay, let's get his speed down where we are overspeeding like crazy here. Tulis is goated for Airbus, absolutely, Thomas. If I had to go for my favourite plane of Tulis, I'd say probably A330-900 for the interior and flight model. But my favourite overall plane he's done is A340. I already have the flight factor 757, so that's why I'm kind of edging over towards Tulis. Oh, well, you could go flight factor 777. That's one hell of an aircraft. Opinions. It's mental. That thing is mental. That thing is crazy what Flight Factor have done with that plane. I mean, 1,000 failures on board the 777. It's crazy. For some reason, I couldn't fly a good hold in the 777. Really? That's interesting. Have you used the X updater for it? Because you have to update it via the X updater, because they update and select beta. When you're in the X update, you have to select the beta form for it to do the latest update. That's what I use anyway. 777's great. I love the 777. But you're making me debate what plane to take next now. You're making it too blinking difficult. Because Tommy really wants to go for the 7. Well, he's edging towards the Tulis A340-600. So I don't know whether to jump in that and show him what it's all about, or he wants to go A330-900. Yes, but I think it still has a few bugs. Yeah, there's some here or there. Oh yeah, for long haul flights is amazing. It's so tricky. Well, I'll tell you what, Tommy, we'll spoil you. Next flight we'll do Tulis A330-900, and then like I said, Wednesday we'll be back in Flight Sim 24 anyway in the A340 by any builds. That'd make it even more difficult. Should we make it? What do you think we should get Tommy to? What should we show Tommy? Should we show him A340 or A330? What's your opinion, everybody? Let's get everyone involved. So put it in the chat. Do you think Tommy should watch us fly the A340 or A330? Okay, let's bring our speed up. It's beeping because I ain't got landing gear now. There we go. Lovely. What I love about XPlane is the cars on the road. You see like the headlights of cars going down the motorways. It's so cool. Beautiful. What's the Q400 like? Is it a bit like the ATR? Yeah, the only difference is with the Q8 is it's got an APU on the back. That's literally the only difference in it. But yeah, ATR is kind of same cockpit. But yeah, like I said, the only difference you'll find is like I said, is on the back where you've got the APU. And it's brilliant to fly. So at 4,000 feet, going flaps 15, we've got 86 miles, but I might shorten that down because the waypoints it's given us are a bit crazy. So what I might do, is the MD-11 worth it to fly Elite VATSIM or too buggy because I maybe want to buy it? No, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant for VATSIM. I've used the MD-11 in VATSIM myself. It's fine. Have you done a video on your XP settings? Yours seems to run really nice. I can show you if you want. So here's my graphic settings. I'll keep it up so you guys get to see what I'm running it at. Opinion on Xcrafts. Yeah, Xcrafts is really good. So text resolution I've got at maximum. Rendering resolution is off at full resolution. You've got robust contrast set at 100%. Ambient occlusion I've set on high. I've set it to ultra and high, and I've not really noticed the difference. Anisotropic filtering is set on 4 times. And then MSAA anti-aliasing I've set to 4 times as well. I've turned the draw part to aircraft off. Color quality is on maximum. Shadow quality I find if you leave it on aircraft only is actually fine, and it saves on FPS massively. World job objects is maximum, vegetation maximum, and then rendering distance I've set to about high anyway. And then monitor usage, full schemes. One thing I am finding with XPlane, I set this to my monitor size, and then every time I reload back in, it just puts it back to default monitoring settings, which is really weird. So every time I select the 144 hertz like screen, which puts it, and then press done, when I go back in next time, I'll change it back. It'll change it back to the same thing again. So that is the only bug I found with it. It's very misty here, isn't it? Thank you, I took a screenshot but compare them to mine. You're more than welcome, everybody. More than welcome. Like I said, if I can help anywhere, I will try my best. It's very cloud. Oh no, okay. It's clouds are okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Love this. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, so we've got a right hand turn here. I said I think I'm just going to cut it short because the waypoints that it's got after that is just crazy. SimBrief does that sometimes. It puts weird waypoints in you. You wonder, why do I need all those weird waypoints? So manually flying this thing is also fun. So like I said, we'll wait for the right hand turn, which shouldn't be too long. Everyone's made it so difficult what plane to fly next now. Everyone's made it a bit more difficult for me to choose which one to go in. Right, we'll go 3,000 feet in a minute once we do the turn. Love this aircraft. So much fun. Yeah, like I said, I think when we... Because that approach is just really random. Like, it's taken us all the way around there and then back in, which is a bit silly. Small pop aircraft are so much more fun than the airliners. Oh, God, yeah. I'll tell you another plane that is great to fly and is really study level, and that's the Challenger 650, the little jet. Oh, my God, that thing is so much fun. Really difficult to fly, but great fun to fly in. And the plane setup, the failures on that thing is just as bad, just as crazy. Right, so right hand turn. Like I said, once we do that, we'll kind of work out where to fly to next. Like I said, because I want to do a manual approach. Here we go, right hand turn. From what I see, I'm trying to work out where this blinking airport is. Because the range is really like... Yeah, there. See, look, it's the